We sat down with Joey King, star of Ramona and Beezus, Crazy Stupid Love, and also the much-anticipated film of the spring, Oz the Great and Powerful. From the very beginning, this young starlet was destined to be in Hollywood. Through the next few parts of this interview, you will learn things from her upcoming projects, her past roles, the secrets that she had to keep, and also the fun side that many do not get to see.
Last time I saw you, you were filming Oz.
Mm-hmm.
How was that whole experience? How did all that turn out?
It was amazing. It was just so exciting to be part of something like that, and just getting to work with the cast and Sam Raimi. It was a great experience all around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so I know you were in a booth, right, for your China Girl. What was that like?
Well, I was in the booth for the majority of the time, but sometimes I got to go on set too. But my booth, Zach and I were in the booth together, and they had cameras filming us, and they would attach our facial expressions onto our characters. Yeah, so that was interesting. Cool. And also sometimes when we went on set, like let's say we were in the dark forest scene and there was a big boulder our characters were supposed to be sitting on, we'd hide behind that boulder and they would have cameras on our faces to catch our expressions. So that was really funny. And but even in the booth, we were like 2 feet away from set, and so it was cool.
No, you got to work with Zach Braff. What was that like?
Oh my God, he's the best. I love him so much. He's so funny, and he's just like, he's so much fun to hang around, you know. He brings the light up everywhere, and I just love him. He's the best.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. And then what about, like, James Franco, Mila Kunis, and all of them?
They're awesome. Okay, so James and Zach always were teasing me on set, and they also kind of took me under their wing as, like, my big brothers. So they were just really such nice people, and I just loved hanging out with them and getting to work with them. They're great. And Mila was like a sister to me. I love her. She's so sweet. And Michelle was she was like a mom on set. She was so nurturing and just so sweet.
Like a connection between the wheelchair girl and your character in Oz?
Oh, definitely. You kind of like make the connection when you see China Girl in Oz, because in the wheelchair, this is a girl, she can't use her legs. She asked the wizard to help her walk, and he can't help her. And when you go to the Land of Oz, when you see her with, her legs are broken, China Girl, it's like, oh my God, hey, it's the same girl. So it's like that discovery that you get like when you watch The Wizard of Oz, like with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Like those are people that she knows from her town.
Mila Kunis is the Wicked Witch. So I mean, what was that like? I mean, did you know that they were going to reveal all that? Or?
I didn't know, but when they did, I was like, oh, interesting. But, getting to, like, see her in full makeup, it was kind of funny because, she had all these prosthetics. It took her about 3 hours to get into makeup. So it was really cool to get to see everything on set, and also the whole experience on set with the other characters, like the townspeople, the Quadlings, and the Winkies, the guards, and getting to see their makeup and all the wardrobe on set. It was just breathtaking.
It's not every day, like, a
normal
set.
But when you're on set, it's like, oh yeah, just another day at work.
Hot air balloon?
Yeah.
Did you get to go in it?
No. James got to ride in on it, and I was like, hey! I got there, and I didn't know he was in on it. And then he told me he got to ride in it, and I was like, oh, so not fair. But I did, at the press junket, I got to go in it. And but they didn't have the balloon part up. They just had the basket. But that was still cool. And I got to pull the little fire thing. So I was like, whoosh! And I was like, oh my God, it's going to singe my hair. Not that, I haven't lost my hair before.
Is there a twist with the film?
There's a few twists in the film, but I can't reveal any of them. But it's going to be pretty intense and exciting. You know what's so great about this film? It's like it has suspense and the good guy, bad guy and stuff. But then the best thing about it is that it has like a humor, a lot of humor, and a lot of light to it. And it's just a really great family film. I have 3 movies coming out this year, along with 4 movies with Oz. I have Oz, which is really close. I have Family Weekend, which is with Kristen Chenoweth and Matthew Modine. I have White House Down with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx, and that was a really great film. And also The Conjuring, which is a scary movie, so it's really cool.
So now we'll transition to White House Down. So what's that all about?
White House Down, it's going to be amazing. It's an action-packed film about the White House, and I play Channing Tatum's daughter, and Jamie Foxx plays the president. And it's just going to be a really exciting movie for people to see. Channing Tatum's obviously great, so is Jamie Foxx. I love them both. And I'm just, really happy to be a part of that. And it was so much fun to film, and I had the best time. With the director, Roland Emmerich, he's great. I loved it.
Awesome. So what was it like working with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx?
Okay, Channing was amazing. He was so sweet. He's like the nicest person. We actually had this thing called a chan shake instead of a handshake, and it's about like 15 minutes long. It's crazy, but he was so sweet, and he was just like a little kid, And also Jamie Foxx, amazing actor. He's just so awesome, and he was really fun to work with. So I had the best time on that set.
So with Family Weekend, you play like 5 different characters. Is that how does your character work with that?
Well, okay, her name is Lucinda Smith-Dungy, and she's very she's like a little bit crazy, but she's awesome though. It was so exciting to get to play her because she just has this imagination running wild, and she loves the art of acting and just theater, and she just she plays a few I think she plays 5 different characters, and she plays herself. She does a few other characters from movies like Jodie Foster in Taxi Driver and Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. So she does like all these crazy things, and a thug from Reservoir Dogs, like all these crazy characters. And it was really cool to get to do that, and just be these different characters every day. And everyone was like, she's so strange, and it was just so fun.
Awesome. So what was your favorite scene from filming with that?
There was a lot, because I just love working with everyone. One of my favorite scenes, though, was probably the scene where I am the thug from Reservoir Dogs, and I'm threatening to cut off his friggin' ear, man. So it's gonna be cool.
So what about The Conjuring?
Okay, The Conjuring is a scary movie, and it's just gonna be so terrifying. I watched a screening of it just like a month ago or something. Because my friend Mackenzie was in it, and we were sitting together, like, holding hands. We were, like, screaming. I started crying. Oh, my God. And so, I know. I'm not really a scary movie person. I don't watch scary movies. But it wasn't scary filming it, but it was sure scary watching it. So, it's gonna be awesome.
So, how do you prepare for that kind of role?
Well, there's a lot of scenes where I have to be very terrified, of course. I don't know, I had to get, like, in that mode, like, I can't, like, think of a ghost just out of nowhere, but, I had to think of something horrifying and sad or something to get myself in that place, and it was, although it was, like, that kind of, like, deep, emotional movie to film, it was really fun, because I made a lot of friends on set, and we would just, like, when we're not supposed to be doing, like, deep scenes, we would just all joke around and stuff, so it was a fun experience, and meeting new friends. Okay, so it's kind of weird seeing myself as a Barbie, but it's not really, my face. They kind of, it's China Girl's face, but still, like, all these little girls, like, when I went to Toys R Us to buy all of them, including mine, to get, like, the whole cast to sign them for me, mine were all sold out, and I was like, oh my gosh, but I wanted one. I have a bunch in there. I just wanted to buy more so I could, like, give to my family and stuff, but it's really exciting to have a doll of myself. It was like a Barbie doll. Yeah, and they have this limited edition one, too, where she's, like, the actual size of the character, and she's made of like ceramic, and they have such detailed, and the dress is exactly the same, and it's pretty cool.